in a man outside it. Please hear me. I say if value is everything, you cannot look for something else inside a woman outside it. There is no holiness without value. Listen, God will never commit the earth into the hand of holy men. He will commit the earth into the hand of valuable men. That is why God appears more in valuable places than in religious places. With all the prayer, please hear me. Hear this intelligence. Two things happened when the election came up. Two things happened. The Christian world wanted Peter Obi. They didn't want Tinubu. So Peter Obi won in Lagos. But even Nigeria have it in the constitution that they want, it is Muslim Christian. But Tinubu wanted to win. So Tinubu made throne above religion. He wanted an influential vice president. So he brought Shetima from Medugri just to poke the emotions of the Muslim world. And everybody was saying that it will not work. And now it is working. You see, because those who were talking from the church were defeated. Excuse me, don't keep company with somebody who doesn't have voice and is making noise. There is a difference between having voice and speaking. A lot of people who don't have voice are talking. A lot of people said all manner of things that is against Nigerian. Yeah, but it's not working. Now, Tinubu didn't obey that part of Nigeria. Tinubu also didn't. His wife was a pastor, but he wanted to win. Winning was more important to him than religion. So he became a president by accurate interpretation of value. I pray for you. May God give you ability to have accurate interpretation of value. If the eyeglass, the eye lens that enable you to interpret value and to know value is everything is on you, then your pen will start going. That means there are some people you will not give 5 minutes of your life because you will get nothing from that discussion. There are places you don't go because you will get nothing from going there. Don't make it religious. No, you will get nothing. And then when people charge you for great service, you don't get angry because people pay for value. Value preserves. Somebody is telling you that he's very close to God and he's valueless. A valueless man cannot be close to God. A pastor that doesn't have value and is pastoring is a criminal. He should be arrested and put in jail. You see, because you want to destroy people. Somebody. I say a pastor that doesn't have value and is preaching should be under arrest. Because he's already a criminal. Now, devoted. He said you didn't pay your tithe. He'll be cursing people. How? Which people are you cursing? Paying tithe is all right, but you should not live by it. Your value at the altar should speak for you. I say your where. That is why when you are doing expenses, you should be conscious of value. We should be conscious of value. Something happened when we are building Candy Church. One day, because I've been together with Invito Mark. One day I called him, we were just discussing many years ago, 2003. We tried to build Candy Church. I called him, I said, let us make Candy Church a big place and fine. Because that's where people meet us. Let us not worry about where we live. Because we are not pastors that people visit in the house. We're always in the church. I say where people meet us should matter to us. All the people who love value, they input value in their plan. They know how to spend money. They allow value to control how they spend what they have, how they invest what they have, how they invest time, who they relate with. They allow value to determine all these things. Don't forget that when value opens your eyes, it doesn't close. Something happened one day, many years ago. I went to a meeting somewhere. I went to a meeting somewhere and I made a call for seed for that branch. For that branch. And a particular family came out. And on Monday morning, they came to the hotel to redeem that vow before I leave. So they came into my room when I was trying to lace my shoe. So they gave me the seed. I said, what do you want? They told me what they want. As I was closing my shoe, I said, it's done. They were looking at me. I said, I've prayed. Go. And when I left, that thing happened. So later they told me that's the way I say it is not. It's not the way they know that pastors pray. They thought I would say, Holy Ghost. Now how can I just say it's done? And my hand was even on my shoe. They were not surprised that they got the miracle they wanted. I thought you should clap hand. It is not long prayer on people that have problems that make God answer. It's your value. Value empowers people's voice. But you have to pray long prayer sometimes to get value. Church, let me get into something. So far, have I blessed somebody already? Have I? Please hear me. Don't forget that I said value is everything. When valueless people are denied honor, they should not be angry. I said, when a valueless person is denied honor, that person should not be angry. When you don't have anything much to connect to what you're looking for, and people deny you that, don't be angry. Go and get honor. Go and get value. Do you know that Goliath kept Israel miserable for 40 days because of fighting value? The God of Israel didn't fight Goliath. He was looking for a man. He was insulting Israel and God of Israel. God didn't fight him because he's a man. God was looking for a man. God was looking for a man to fight for him. Another man. To fight a man. A man from God to fight a man from the devil. All great deities produces great men. If a God is a lion God, that lion God must have a lion man. Otherwise, he will not be a God on earth as a lion. I say, if a lion god want to function on earth, that lion god must get a lion man. And you're praying for God to do miracle somewhere without a man's value. It will never happen. So, excuse me. When Samuel in 1 Samuel chapter 16 got to the house of Jesse, there were 7 boys. 7 boys that doesn't have value to be kings. Not even the oil of Samuel could have made them kings. Pastors should know that what men are limits their prayer. What men are already. Prayer warrior, when you're praying for somebody, consider who he is. Because your prayer rises on his value. I said your prayer on any human being rises on the value of the human being. Don't go and be pouring oil on valueless heads. Anywhere ministry or organization went up, it went up from people of value. That is why I'm bringing the mystery of first fruit. Please hear me. Hear me. The mystery of. Now, hear me. Listen. If you see a young man or a woman argue about giving, then she has covenant with pen. You see, because the earth is a sphere that survive through multiplication. So the destiny of the earth is in the hand of givers. I said the destiny of. And when you hear first fruit, you are talking about good example of. That is why we pay it in January. So that your seed can declare the year. I said first fruit is a sacrifice that declares the year. Don't play with something that is forced. January is forced. That is why we are fasting. It's an altar that lays siege on other